Hi Talent Nation, this is Valentina, your Recruiter Weekly. And today we're going to talk about recruiters. Why recruiters? Why do we actually need them? So here are the 5 signs if you're a business owner or a high-placed manager, you probably need some help for recruiting. First sign, you are spending a ton of time for recruiting, a ton of your very precious time where you can do something else, your responsibilities, your urgent tasks. This is a sign number 1. You spend too much time and the ideal result is not even near, doesn't seem like it's coming. Maybe in the beginning you're excited, you've got the budget for a new team member, nice, then you can post the position somewhere. Okay, where do you post the position? All right, you posted the position and then we're waiting for the candidates to apply, but the candidates who apply are not ideal, most of all. And then you also get tired of completely irrelevant candidates, like not even near. And we're moving to sign number 2. Sign number 2 is that you spent already some good time, couple of weeks, several weeks, maybe a month. The ideal candidate is still not there. You do not want to choose best from worst. You actually need a good pipeline, a pool of candidates, good ones. You can choose best of very good ones. That's where you probably need some recruiter help, so they can bring to you the candidates who are top matching and exactly what you need on hard skills, on soft skills. And now the sign number 3, you need an A player. How do you actually understand who is the A player? Okay, you have a CV. All right, you got the candidate to the interview. First, you're again spending your time to find the time slot which matches your candidate. You putting it all those so many steps that are just dragging your time out of your precious moment when you need to do some other urgent things, and the candidate is there. How do you actually understand this is a candidate achiever who will bring you results, or they are just they have good maybe hard skills, they have good technologies, or they have good skills that you really need, but the mindset is not there, and they will be ending up a toxic player for the team, and instead of bringing performance will actually drag it down. So you need to identify, and the recruiter can help you with some techniques how to ask questions to understand if the candidate is not conflictual but actually is a team player and making the workspace and atmosphere efficient and nice and positive together with the whole other team. If the candidate is motivated and not going to jump from position to position and just abandon halfway once there's a first difficulty. So these things are something that recruiters see all the time and then can bring you a nice value of understanding who those candidates are. We're still in human factor, human service. So it's a relationship building. So not everything is guaranteed by the interview, but you can still have a really nice basis of a good potential candidate, a really great, successful player in your team. The 4th sign that you really need recruiter help is when you now lose money, not just your time. Your time is actually costing money, but then the talent, the performer you need in your team not joining you in a timely manner is also losing you money. You could have been moving forward with your product, with your service, but you cannot scale just because the person is not there. It takes time to onboard, for them to learn the everyday work, but once they are not joining, then you cannot even advance and you are still stuck with the same one. Multiplying the salary to the months that the performer is not there with you, that's the basis, plus your salary, where you lose your salary or your cost in the business, your value in the business, you are losing it now to the time where you spend the time to interview all those candidates and make up your mind. And now we're moving to the sign number 5, the deadline. the deadline, you're not meeting it anymore. Maybe you have investors who are expecting some result. Maybe you have the market is there maybe for December, for the sales, you need to start your business, you need to start the application, or you need to start your service to work really well. But it cannot simply, you're again losing the money and you're using the deadline and maybe your reputation together with that, because you're not starting it. So these are the 5 signs. You actually will pay less in the end if you have your recruiter who will bring you more really good candidates to choose from, the best out of the very good ones, save you time, save you moral and nerves, and also the money and reputation. So you actually can start to provide, to give the results to the customers you've been talking about. You can do it in time. And even if you have HR, even if you have recruiter team, sometimes it's also really good to bring in the better candidates, some fresh process, some cutting cost, cutting time, and bringing up the quality. Not every recruitment service is necessarily expensive. It's much less expensive than a bad hire. This is it, Talent Nation, and we see you in the next video.